Bristol City Videos here, and today I'm making a World Cup prediction video. I thought, as it's almost a World Cup, only 6 days to go if you're watching this as it comes out, so I thought I'd just make a prediction for you guys. But before we get into it, if you could drop a like on this video and subscribe to my channel, it would be much appreciated. Also, in the comment section below, comment which team you're supporting in the World Cup this year. So let's get into it. In Group A, we've got Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Uruguay. I think it's quite obvious who's going to win this group. It's going to be Uruguay with Suarez and players like that. A good forward three. I think they'll win the group with Russia behind them. I think their amazing support in the World Cup, being the home nation, will mean that they will go up in second place. Getting into Group B, I think that Spain will completely destroy this group with their really balanced side. They've got a great defence with Ramos and players like that, and up front they've got a good striking force with Diego Costa, so I think they'll go up in first. And in second place there'll be Portugal with Ronaldo and players like that. I think they'll be quite strong as well. So moving on to Group C, I think that France will go up in first place. I think they've got a great side. And then in second place there will be Denmark because of players like their great keeper like Schmeichel, and also they've got Poulsen as well in centre back, so I think they'll go up in second. So on to Group D, I think that Argentina will win this group because of their great strike force, Di Maria, Messi and Aguero. I think no one can stop them in Group D. Followed by Croatia. I think they've got a good side with players like Rakitic and players like that, so I think they'll go up in second. So in Group E, I think that Brazil will go up in first with great skillful players like Neymar, and in second there'll be Switzerland. I think Switzerland have got a decent, sturdy team. I think that Costa Rica won't go up though, because after watching the friendly the other day against England, they looked shocking. I don't think they'll go up in Group E. So moving on to Group F, I think that Germany will win this group because they've got a great sides. Obviously they're the favourites to win this World Cup after winning the last one, so I think they'll go up with some great players, especially their midfield is very strong. In second place will be Sweden. I think Sweden have got some good players and there's no one else which can really contend for, because I don't think Mexico or South Korea will do anything in that group. Moving on to Group G. This is a big group with Belgium, Panama, Tunisia and England. I think that Belgium will go up in first place in this group. I think they're great players like Courtois and goal will mean that they go up in first, followed by England. I think England will go up because Panama and Tunisia aren't very good, and anyway England have a good side this year with players like Rashford, and I think Rashford played well against Costa Rica in their friendly the other day as well. So moving on to the last group, we've got Poland, Senegal, Colombia and Japan. I think that Poland will go up in first place in this group. I think Poland have got a decent side and there's no one else to really contend with them for first place. And then they'll be followed by Senegal. Senegal have a good, decent team. And like I said, there's no one else to really contend with because it's quite a bad group, in my opinion. Anyway, going into the knockout stages, the first game is Uruguay versus Portugal. I think in this game, Portugal will win this game. And in the second one, it's France versus Croatia. I think that France will beat Croatia. I think their balanced team with great players throughout the field will mean that they beat Croatia. Anyway, moving on to Brazil versus Sweden. I think that Brazil will win this game. I think that their skillful players will mean that Sweden cannot handle it, and that means they'll win. I think in the next game is Belgium versus Colombia. I think that even though on paper Belgium should win quite easily, I think it will be a very close game, but I still think that Belgium will win. Going into the next game, we've got Spain versus Russia. I think that even though Russia will be backed by a massive crowd for this game, I think that Spain still will win. And then going into Argentina versus Denmark, I think Argentina will win quite easily in this game, even though it will be quite difficult for them. Germany versus Switzerland, I think Germany will win easily, considering that Switzerland will not be able to handle their very good players. Going into Poland versus England, I think that without any bias, England will win this game. I think their skill up front and their sturdy defence in England will mean that they'll win. Anyway guys, moving on to the quarter-final stages. The first game is Portugal versus France. I think that Portugal win this game. I think that Portugal's skill and Ronaldo up front will help them win. Going into the next game, we've got Brazil versus Belgium. I think that Belgium will win this game. I think it'll be a very tight game and very cagey considering they're quite equal-sided teams. But I think that Belgium will come out on top. Going into the next game, we've got Spain versus Argentina. This is going to be yet again a very close game, but I think that Spain will come out on top. And then going into the last game of the quarterfinals, we've got Germany versus England. This is going to be a repeat of other games that have been played in the past, and we are quite well known for being bad against Germany. And I think that run will continue, and I think we'll lose. Anyway, going into the semi-finals, we've got Portugal versus Belgium, and we've got Spain versus Germany. I think that Belgium will come out against Portugal on top in the first game. I think that Belgium's skill and their good team with Nainggolan and Courtois and players like that will mean that they come out on top, and Hazard as well, Hazard's skill as well. Going into the second semi-final, we've got Spain versus Germany. I think that Germany will come out on top against a very good Spain side, but as I've said before, I think Germany's good, sturdy side will come out on top. Anyway, going into the big game, the final, and I think it will be Germany versus Belgium. This is going to be a really interesting game if this was to be the outcome, but I think it will finish 3-1 to Germany. I think that their team, like Mesut Ozil, who's a great passer, Manuel Neuer, who's obviously one of the best goalkeepers in the world, even though he hasn't played a lot this season. They've got Thomas Müller, Marcus Royce and Toni Kroos and players like that, and I think that side means that they will just beat Belgium, even though Belgium do have a good side. But anyway, moving on to Belgium's team, I think they've got a solid team. Obviously, they've got Hazard, they've got Lukaku, they've got De Bruyne, they've got players like Kompany as well. But I think that Germany will still beat them, and I think they'll retain their title. But it'll be a great game to watch, and I still think it'll finish 3-1 to Germany. But anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I don't usually speak to the camera for this long, so it's a bit different from what I usually do. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment who you're supporting in this World Cup. Thanks for watching and see ya.